Justin Zackery is a skilled artist, born in Baltimore, Maryland, and spent a lot of his adolescent years in Pennsylvania.
My mom would give me little trade sketchbooks, just like learn that muscle memory. But I started sketching, getting more confident to sketch out some Pokemon cards and some Dragon Ball Z characters, and then it just kind of like grew from that. I always really liked the animations though, 'cause I was into cartoons a lot as a kid. So
During his time at Penn State University, Zachary had an interest in art, but it wasn't his passion at the time.
like an entry to art class, but that was like I was able to just kind of like we get an assignment, I could just it was like my time to like show off and shine. We get an assignment, boom, I'm like, all right, shit, I can paint, I can draw, so whatever assignment I get, I know I'll be better than the average individual, you know what I mean? But I never took it as a major, and never took it serious in a major, like to the point where it's like schooling, you know what I mean, getting the education behind it.
Zachary and his then fiance moved to Savannah, Georgia in 2015 to start a family.
The art culture here in Savannah, like the opportunities that were obviously there when it came to art. Because again, if I'm not mistaken, was just like at a friend's house one day and showed him some sketches and was like, yeah, I draw all the time. And he was like, oh, well, you need to paint me something. And that was probably one of his first paintings.
In 2021, Zachary suffered a major loss in his family, and art became a form of therapy.
I lost my mom 2 years ago, and that's what kind of like really like gave me like a fire start, kickstart, get you to start taking your craft more serious.
Xavier Hutchins, an art curator, gave Zachary his first opportunity to have his work in a showcase.
Right around the time, like right after she had passed. So he was kind of going through the motions of like the grieving period or whatnot, and he was at a space where he was trying to get back into art, get motivated back into art.
As his view of life changed, so did the concept of his art.
You experience death, the loss of a loved one, you just change your perspective on life, you know what I mean? So that being said, I just try to just make sure I'm just putting myself out there as much as possible, you know what I mean?
Along with his day-to-day life, his work also reflects issues in society.
I saw that early on. He had a piece that stood out at our very first Sunday Supper art show. It was a piece depicting a young man receiving a text inside of his car, texting a loved one saying like, I might not make it home because he got pulled over by an officer. And during that time, 2021, we were just coming out of the George Floyd situation and all of that, so that was very impactful.
He paints a lot of real stuff that's happening, whether it's the death of his mom or like what's going on in society when it comes to just like racism and things like that. But so it's really relatable. When you see it, you can feel it.
As his passion for art grows, so does the beauty of his work, like the beauty of a butterfly.
It would be to just have it everywhere. I want my work to be everywhere. I want everyone to have a painting of that creation. And I feel like just getting that reaction out of one person, people get those feelings and emotions from my work. That makes it all worth it. You know what I mean? And I went down to New Orleans with my family down for Kwanzaa last year, and we went to a candlelighting ceremony. And the one speaker said something that sticks with me to this day. Like, we have two deaths in our lives. We have the one where we physically leave the earth. The funeral service. Where we're not here anymore. And then you have your second death will be the day that people stop saying your name. And I felt like that was so powerful. But I even thought about my mom. Like, so many people came out, showed so much love, and to this day, it's still, I know her name will live forever on. So I feel like me as an artist, having my artwork everywhere, my name will forever, I will be living for generations to come.